Hi. Hey, this is Coach Nachi, and I am your world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast. What up, Snapchat Brigade? Sarah, up in here. Hey, girl, how you doing? So, hey, Mr. CEO Ernie Perry, how are you? Pleasure to see you. What up, Mr. Proctor? Hi. Did you? Awesome. I'm going to check it out when I'm done here. How are you, Patrick? Hey, Mitty. Hey, Mitty Mouse. How are you? Hey, Samsy Designs. Baby, how you doing? Hi, Mitty. Mitty, what do you want me to call you? Do you want me to continue calling you Mitty or Mighty? Thank you for inviting your followers, girl. I appreciate it. Hey, replay viewer. Sam Z is in the house. That's my girl right there. I love you, Sam. Hey, Mr. Proctor. How are you? Heart Brigade. You can call me Kalani. Oh, that's such a beautiful name. What up, Brooke? Hey, Brooke. Hey, Brooke. Hi. Oh, thanks, Sam Z. Oh my gosh, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Oh my god. Hey, Wendy White Bailey. Wendy White Bailey, how are you? Wendy White Bailey, how are you? Hey, Brooke, it's so nice to see you. Look at those blue hearts, those pink hearts. Hey, Boren, how are you? I see those hearts, Mr. Proctor. Hey, Chakra Wanda, how are you doing? Hi. So, let me introduce, and it's nice to see you too, Wendy Y. How are you? How have you been? This is for you, Wendy Y. I am your world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast called to serve those who want to live more like their unique selves now, right now. Not in 2 weeks, not in the new year, not on Mondays, but right now, this minute, right now. I believe we're intended to live fully human, joyfully, and feeling at home in ourselves and our lives. What up, Rowan Gonzalez? How are you? I see teal hearts. I see like green hearts, gold hearts, pink hearts, yellow hearts, blue hearts. I'm glad you love it, Wendy Y. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Hey, Gary. Hi, Gary. I didn't see you come in. Thank you for sharing on Twitter and inviting your followers. I missed you. How are you? So tomorrow is Christmas. My Gary, tomorrow's Christmas, and I'm a Christian, so I love the Christmas season. Hey, Dr. Chevy! Hi, Dr. Chevy, how are you? It's so nice to see you. Everybody's here. So, and red hearts. So, the Christmas story is kind of like the Christmas miracle. So they call it the greatest story ever told. What I really want to so easily sidetrack. Leave me alone, Sarah girl. I like to say hi to everybody as they walk in. Thanks for sharing on Twitter, Wendy Y. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And inviting your followers. Hey, the doctor's in the house, Dr. Chevy. How have you been? Thank you for retweeting on Twitter, Dr. Chevy. Thank you. So, Mary and Joseph, right? It was the greatest story ever told. The Mary and Joseph, right, are going from inn to inn, from location to location, looking for the perfect, wow, Periscope getting me sidetracked. Yo, always, right? Looking for the perfect place to give birth. Okay, please catch the replay, Roman. I am so happy to see you here anyway. It was a great scope that you had. Looking for a place to give birth to the baby Jesus. Okay, the savior of the world. That's a big deal. That's a super big deal. We still talk about him today, and that was ages ago, a long time ago. So they're looking for a place to give birth to this cat. Like, I'm really informal when it comes to my faith. So they're looking for a place to give birth to the baby, Jesus. Their baby, either way. Regardless of whether it's Jesus or whatever, it's their baby who they want to give birth to in a safe environment. They go from place to place, and everyone's like, no, we're booked, we're full. They go to this place, and this guy's like, I'm booked, I'm full, but I got a barn in the back. If you want it, you can use it. That's where the animals are at, but that's the only space I have. And they're like, look, we'll take it. And Mary goes on, spoiler alert, if you haven't heard this one before, Mary goes ahead and gives birth to the baby Jesus, the savior of the world, in a barn, in a manger, with animals and their poop and their smells and their funk and all of this stuff in this dirty barn. Hey James, how are you? I would give birth in a barn, farmhouse chic, right? Look, it's an Instagram story. Best version of the story ever. Girl, you don't even know how anyway. So hey, how are you? I had to mention poop, but it's true. Animals, like, they don't care where they poop. They just go. So That's how the baby Jesus was born. The man who we still talk about today, the man who dictates how a lot of people continue to live their life. The whole New Testament of the Bible is based on Jesus coming back. 4 Gospels are written about him. Movies have been made. It's the greatest story ever told. He was born in a barn. What's my point? My point is, inside of you, you have a dream. You have a dream, you have a passion, you have a desire, you have something that's inside of you that you have been wanting to give birth to. And a lot of the times, and I am with you on this one, we want everything to be perfect. We want to make sure that we're giving birth to our dream in the most perfect circumstances. My connection, I'm in Zambia right now. As most of you know, I'm in Zambia. That's in South Central Africa, beautiful country. Right now, it's like 8 p.m., I think. The lighting is not what I'm used to. I'm standing by the light, handheld, left my equipment at home. This is not the ideal location. There's a glitter in my coffee, but hey, grace, not perfection, right? I love that. Wendy White Bailey always says, grace and ease. This is not perfect, but I'm still going to give birth to my dream. I'm still going to rear my dream in the same way that Mary and Joseph gave birth to Jesus in a dirty manger, most likely. It was not glorious. It was not glamorous. It was not the best place to give birth to the Savior, the man who died for our sins. That was not, the vision that we all might have for giving birth to this perfect type situation. But in the same way, our dreams are just like that. We have to give birth to them anyway because they're coming. And we don't know what our dreams, what our passions, the things that we have inside of us, what they could possibly do to change the world. I'm going to say it, to change the world. You don't know if what you have inside of you is going to change the world in some way. You don't know if what you have inside of you is going to change the community that you live in, going to change the nation that you live in. Like, you don't know. And if you're waiting for everything to be perfect, she'll be home and yeah. If you're waiting for everything to be perfect, I don't know what to tell you. Why? I get it, right? I get it. We want everything to be perfect, but at the same time, that's kind of a stall tactic because life happens. Even when things are perfect, there's always that part of us that's like, oh, but this could have happened. This person could have been here. This person said this, but they could have said this better. There's always something that's going to happen that's going to go wrong. That's like waiting to have a baby when everything is in place. A lot of people say that, oh, we just want to be a little more financially stable, which is nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with 2,000 hearts. Go ahead, Mr. Proctor, pump them out. Thank you so much for that. There's nothing inherently wrong with wanting things to be just so. But if that is the thing that's going to hold you back from giving birth to something that's going to serve a whole bunch of people, that doesn't make any sense. If the baby Jesus, if the sweet baby Jesus can be born in a dirty manger with poop and animals and the funk and the flies and the mosquitoes and all that stuff that's happening in there, and he can go on to do the great things that he went on to do, give the great speeches that he went on to do. Hey, Ebony Sugar, how are you? Welcome to the Scope. If he can go on and do all those things after being born in the place he was born at, what does it matter where you give birth to your dream? Right? It matters if you're in the wrong company and you don't maybe have all of that kind of strength that you need inside of you, sure. But at the same time, you need to give birth to what you need to give birth to. In about a week, we're going to enter the new year. Tomorrow is going to be Christmas. I urge you that regardless of what's happening in a week, regardless of what's happening tomorrow, start thinking about really taking major steps to give birth to your dream as soon as possible. Do something now, right? I am your world-class coach, speaker, and life enthusiast, called to serve those who want to live more like their unique. Bye, Felicia. Yes. Hey, sis corporation. How are you? Welcome back, Gary. I forgot my train of thought. I was introducing myself. Coach Nachi, world-class coach, speaker, and life enthusiast. Called to serve those who want to live more like their unique selves right now. Hey, what's up? How are you? Now. Don't wait. Don't just do it now. Thank you. I like it too. I've grown to like it. Thank you. Do it right now. We were talking last week about coming up with a plan. If it means telling someone who you trust what you want to do, go ahead and do it. If it means writing an anonymous journal entry of what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Hey, Terry, how are you? I didn't see you come in. If it means shoot, if it means starting Periscope and just keeping yourself accountable, then go ahead and do that. If it means you putting what you want to do in the new year or whatever on a piece of paper or whatever, just to do something to live more like. Thank you so much for inviting those followers. I really appreciate you guys. Do something, take action, do something to at least acknowledge that your dream is there and to move it forward that much further. Just something small. You don't have to climb the entire mountain in one day. You can just buy the gear. You can check out the book to read about how to climb a mountain. Like, do something. Welcome back, Sis Corporation. Do something that is going to move you forward. Honestly, do something. If there's been something that's on your list for the longest time, I have planned 2017, plan but move. Okay, Brooke says. Step 2, if you've already made a plan, if you've already written all these things, created your vision board, done all of these things, okay, honey, it's time to take action. Because I'm that person who will research, plan, and will just keep inhaling and absorbing information. But sometimes making that step to take actual action, it is going to be off the chain. It will be. That's a great comment. 2017 is going to be off the chain. If you're just a planner and that's all you're doing, you have to now take action. So step 1, I am a research junkie. Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not alone. Step 1, if you haven't done anything to move to your dream forward or to give birth to it, start making those doctor's appointments to see the doctor. So what I mean by that is start making some sort of plan. Come up with something. You don't need to have all the answers, but write down what your dream is. Write down what those components are. Write down who can help. Write down what resources you need. Is it Google? Is it a simple search? Is it Fiverr? Like whatever. Write it down. Do something. Take action. See who else is doing it. Find out about it. Just do something. Plan something. If you're a planner and you've been planning this all day long, all year, baby, take action. It's time to do something. Make a bolder step, right? Enough with the planning. Go out there, make some mistakes, do something. And if you're in the doing mode, keep going. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to be gentle with yourself because life's going to happen. Things aren't always going to be, if we all collaborate, it would rock Periscope. Oh, yeah, 100%. Thanks for inviting your followers and sharing on Twitter, Sis Corporation. I like it. I love that. Thank you. I appreciate it. And those hearts, blue, red, gold, blue, gold, red. I'm sure there's other colors because whenever I watch the replay, there's always a color that I didn't mention. So if that's your color, I'm sorry. But comment it in the chat and I will say it out loud. So thank you for those hearts. Peach, pink. Oh, I love it. Peach, pink, red, gold, green, blue, yellow. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't know why Periscope hides colors from you. It's annoying. But I appreciate those hearts and I'm glad that this message is resonating with you all. So I'm going to ask a question. Are you winning the heart race? Awesome. Hey, machine, it's Carol. Hey, Carol. Oh, my God, Carol. Carol, hi. Look, I feel so Hey, hi, thanks for coming in. Look at me. Holiday will give y'all snowmen, by the way. What is that? Oh, I'm going to have to try that another day. Oh, man, I want that. Thank you for that, Brooke. Thank you. So, if you have a New Year's resolution, yeah, I figured. And I'm gonna have to do that because I was like, what can I do? If you have a New Year's resolution, please put a 1. I've gotten machine before. At least it's not Nazi or Nacho, so machine is fine. If you have a New Year's resolution, put a 1 in the comment box. If you don't have one, put a 2. If you just don't do New Year's resolutions, put a 3. The temperature here today was 84. Terry. It was 84 degrees and it was hot. And I'm wearing a turtleneck. I don't know why. I was wearing a turtleneck, but it's like a sleeveless turtleneck. So I was hot and not hot. So I got a bunch of 3s. So people don't do resolutions. And a 1. Oh, you never stick to them? Yeah. I shared a scope about how to stick to it, and that involved my 5 highly effective questions. Thank you. 3, I try to manifest my goals throughout the year. Awesome. Very, very awesome. Very, very awesome. I get that. A lot of it, I do resolutions, but goals with a plan are better. I really like that. I think a resolution can be a goal with a plan. Turtleneck, girl, turtleneck in 80-degree weather. Yes, Terry, that is. But I look good. Look. Anyway, if you have a New Year's resolution, yesterday the scope that I went, not yesterday, but the day before, the scope I went into was if I had one, it would be to say no at least once a day. I really like that, Brooke. There's always this year of yes and like things like that, but no is such a great one to keep for your boundaries. And that's a really good resolution too, keeping your boundaries. Wearing a sweater and it's in the 70s, not dressed for the weather crew. Where are you at in the 70s? Oh wait, yeah, where are you? Where are you at? Hey, Fatima Brooke, how are you? Asking yourself keep your oh, Georgia, it's hot over there. One of my next year resolutions to grow my hair again. Okay, Dr. Chevy, I see you. I'm gonna be watching your scopes for that, and I'll be like, hey, Dr. Chevy, there's some hair growth. I'm working on not apologizing for everything that goes wrong. I'm being thankful instead. What, you call me fat? No, Brooke, someone came in the scope. I really love that, Sammy. I really, really love that. I will be your accountability partner for that. Getting someone to keep you accountable for your New Year's resolution is a good one, especially if you're doing it together. Another one for keeping yourself accountable is asking yourself what the impact will be. A lot of the times our dreams, our goals, our resolutions, they fall by the wayside because, well, we don't connect it to our why, and that's like my big thing with the 5 highly effective questions. So thanks for bringing that up, Brooke. The question I give away was, what will the impact be? So like, what will the impact be of not saying sorry for everything and apologizing all the time? What will the impact be for saying thank you instead, or being thankful instead? Like, what will the impact be? I'm trying to get the light in, y'all. What will the impact? That's like a safe or something? No, it's not. It's a light switch. The gym in January. What will the impact be of starting the gym in January versus now? You know, what's going to keep you going? What will the impact be in 3 months if you maintain that? That's something that really helps you think more in the long term than the short term. Because when you're thinking in the long term about your resolutions and your goals, then you really are you're anchoring it in something that's more than the now. And when you're anchoring something in more than the now, it does wonders for you. But my main thing is I am pro of procrastination. Need to get over that. It's true. Purpose. Thank you, Brooke. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. When you link up your resolutions, your goals, whatever it is that you're going for, to you and your why, your source for extreme motivation and focus, you're almost unstoppable, because you don't move it. You don't wake up and you're like, I have to do this. Yeah, there'll be that, but like, you'll do it. Like, it moves you, it pulls you because it's connected to your why. You can't not do it. You're almost a slave to it. If you're going to be a slave to something, you might as well be a slave to your passions in the best way possible, because you will accomplish them. So that's what finding your why does. That's what finding your purpose does. That's what finding and being connected to what your source for who you are. So if it's about losing weight, which a lot of people do, is it connected to who you are? Like, what will the impact be of, thank y'all, what will the impact be of losing weight? What will the impact be of that? Because in the moment when you're on having that week-long rest day that turns into a month-long rest day, what's going to keep you going? So what will the impact be if you continued, if you set goals like, okay, by a month? And it doesn't have to be goals in that weight. It's just, what are you doing with the weight? Like, what will the impact be, basically, on you, on your lifestyle, on your friends, on your relationships, on how you see yourself, on how you no longer see yourself, on how you relate. Cheat day turns into cheat year. Ooh, girl, yes. Yes. Yes, Brooke. Cheat day turns into cheat year. It's like, what will the impact be of growing your hair out? What's going to stop you from being like, I don't like this awkward phase of hair growth. I just want to cut it off. Like, what's going to stop you? What will the impact be that's going to keep you going, keep you motivated, and keep that continuous focus in that goal that you're trying to accomplish? Once you give birth to your dream, right, back to the scope topic. Once you give birth to your dream, what will the impact be of your dream? What will the impact be of continuing to support your dream? What will the impact be of continuing to feed and nurture your dream? Oh, the awkward phase. Yes. Oh, girl, that's the thing. Like when you really look at it, our resolutions are going to have bad days. You know, like 100%. When you are honest with yourself and you raise your awareness of what it is that you're doing, you dig deep and you're on your way to like your why, all your obstacles that you true blue face, you will have a way to circumvent them, to dance around them and bulldoze through them. That's what gets us knocked down. Like, we're like, oh, it's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be great. And it's like, yeah, it'll be awesome, it'll be great, until you run into your first roadblock and it's like, ugh, I don't like this. I don't have a plan for this. Oh, I think I might stop. Let's plan for it. So, once you give birth to your dream, what will the impact be, right? Note that down before or while you give birth, as you're giving birth. It's going to evolve. What will the impact be in a month, in 3 months, in a year, right? This time next year, once you've given birth to your dream, what will the impact be of that? Like, what will that look like? Hey, Kalani, welcome back. Chasing your dreams is not glamorous. It's not. Because sometimes you will be alone. You will be alone. We were talking in Romoscope before this, where basically, and this is something I say on Snapchat all the time. What up, Snapchat Brigade? It is worth it. Yeah, no, you're welcome, Kalani. Welcome back. What I say is, no one should fight for your dream as much as you do. Like, if you're getting upset that no one is supporting you, if you're getting upset that no one is there for you, those, yeah, Snapchat Brigade, if those are valid, right? Like, those are valid, and every entrepreneur most likely feels that they're unsupported when they need it. But guess what? That's your dream, baby. That is your dream. That is not their dream. They might have said, I'm gonna be there for you, but they got their own things to deal with. You need to absolutely expect not to be supported. And when you get support, you better lap it up. Gotta run. Thank you. Carol, thank you so much for coming. You're still in here. Carol, thank you so much for coming through. I don't know why I don't follow you. I'm following. Oh my goodness. So nice seeing you here. Thank you so much. Wow. Carol Dunlop, everybody. Amazing, 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 amazing web strategist. Check her out. Amazing. Dope work. Yeah, no one's gonna fight for your dream as much as you should. No one should fight for your dream as much as you should. Thank you so much, Carol. Yeah, I'm touched. I'm so touched. No one's gonna do that for you. Don't get mad when they don't support you after saying, yeah. Because that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Like, if they come through for you, like, you guys, you do not have to be in here. You don't have to be in here this whole time. Like, hey, thank you so much for being in here. Let me do some shout outs. Dr. Chevy, thank you for being here. Sarah, thank you. Brooke, thank you. Terry, thank you. Excuse me, Kalani, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think there's one more person that I didn't mention. Drop your name in and let me know. Like Mr. Proctor and Tam Z and Gary and Roman, like everybody who comes through. Y'all don't have to come through. And if you stop coming through, I can't be too mad because that's me. It's not about you. It's about me. Like, I need to keep the dream alive and keep it going. Not Christmas dinner conversation. Do it for you, not for your family. You have to absolutely move your dream. You are the one who has to move your dream. Mary's the one that has to give birth to that baby at the end of the day. Like, now granted, a baby is coming out, and that's how it should be with our dreams. Like, I kind of wish our dreams had that kind of thing too. And in a way they do, because they'll come out anyway. They would nag at you for a long time, and then you'd be like, I gotta let this out. And you will. Just take care of it, nurture it, and don't give up on it. If you need to tweak it, but don't give up on it. If you need to give birth to it in a dirty manger with poop and stink and flies and nasty animal, if you need to give birth to it in a petting zoo, go ahead and give birth to it in a petting zoo. But you need to care for that dream. There's some yelling outside. Do what you need to do, but take care of your dream and give birth to it. If you give up on someone else, if you give up on it, someone else will do it instead. It's true. It's true. But on the flip side also, like, a lot of the times when I'm with my clients, something that comes up is, why should I even bother doing this if other people are doing it? It's maybe an oversaturated market, or other people could do it better, or they saw someone doing it, like their idol or someone, and they're like, oh, but they're doing it so well, what am I doing? It's like, no. There are people out there who are for you. There are people out there who you are their person. And if you need to step your game up, if you need to improve, go ahead and improve. No one else is you. Go ahead and improve. What I tell them is that no one can do you better than yourself. Exactly. Like, stop trying to look at them. Look at them for inspiration and motivation to keep you going and to step up your game and level up. Someone else is doing it already. That's true. It's all normal, by the way. Like, it's a part of feeling fully human. Everybody goes through that. These people are doing it better. They have a better looking place. They have a better looking XYZ. That's all a thing that happens. But at the end of the day, like, you don't know who you're serving. I like to give the example of the car dealerships. You've been in here for a while. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Teal? No. Purple? Peach? But we all have a different story, a different method. Exactly. I was talking about the hearts, and I got scatterbrained. I'm going to give this example and then leave. Nothing you do hasn't already been done. You just have to put your own spin to it. Exactly. And your people will respond to your spin. Gotta go. Bye, Sarah. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for coming through. Bye-bye, Snapchat Brigade. My senior project invention is a Bed Bath & Beyond, but not my version. Show us outside before you go. It's dark, Dr. Chevy. I'm gonna have to do, like a 2 a.m. scope, and I will show you. I'll do that for you, Dr. Chevy. I will do a scope where y'all be sleeping, but you'll find a whole, like, zombie scope. There are a lot of car dealerships. Have you ever seen that with car dealerships? On, like, both sides of the road, there's a road, like, there's a section of, like, a road where on the right there's car dealerships, on the left there's car dealerships. Okay, you will, yeah, you'll have to, because you'll be asleep. There's car dealerships everywhere. Hey, Samsy, welcome back, boo. There's car dealerships everywhere, and guess what? They're not out of business. They're still going. People will hop, and each car dealership has like umpteenth amount of cars. There's a lot of cars. Oh, cool, that's all right. There's a lot of cars in each car dealership. People still buy cars from the other dealerships in the row. They will go to a car dealership, look at their entire stock, and be like, I'm not happy. Go to the next one, look for their stock. I'm not happy. Go to the next one, look at my brother, we drove to Wisconsin. We live in Illinois. By Honda over a Kia. We drove from Illinois to Wisconsin to a dealership to find the car that he wanted. Your people who you're serving, the dream that you want to give birth to, the people that are going to respond to it, the thing that you think is oversaturated, the thing that you think you're just whatever. There's someone who is going to find you. There's someone who is looking for you. There are people who are looking for you and what you offer and what you have. Okay? The dealerships don't even make, like, you guys know what I'm saying. There's dealerships on both sides with cars packed. And yet, people will still go elsewhere looking for what they want that resonates with them. Why can't that be you? It could be a salesperson, their method of sales. Exactly. I think oversaturated is an excuse. I think so too. I think if you think your market is oversaturated and you're not like coaching, they say is an oversaturated. P.S. I'm secretly trying to move up the superfan ranks. Girl, I've lost my superfan ranks on like everybody. I need to come back hard when I come back. I think oversaturated is like I feel like it's a scare tactic too. I think in some cases, yes, it's a thing, but honestly, there's billions of people on this earth. So no, thank you. You keep that oversaturation to yourself. Don't use it as an excuse. Try it. Just don't give up on your dream because you think someone else is doing it better. Unless it's something in your heart that's saying no, but even still, try it. There's a lot of people who've tried something and then it's led them to something else. I wanted to be, on a personal note, I wanted to be an OBGYN. What up, Dr. Chevy? We could have been buddies in the doctor world. I wanted to be an obstetrician and gynecologist. That was where my passion was burning for. Instead, I am a world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast serving those who want to live like their unique selves now. The elements of me being a doctor and the elements of me being a coach are the same. I love to serve people. And I want to be there for them. I want to be the person who lifts up the person that's lifting up the world. I love working with social impactors. The reasons I was drawn to being an OBGYN are the same reasons I'm drawn to being a coach. But if I hadn't really raised my awareness about them, if I hadn't tried and taken those steps, I wouldn't be where I am today anyway. So even if it's not for you, take some steps and actually find that out for yourself. Are we good? Are we good? Good. Awesome. Good. Merry Christmas. The basis of your dream is the same. Yeah. I was mind blown, by the way. I was blown away when I was like, oh my God, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. I was like, oh my God, what? I was so happy. I'm going to go now. It's Christmas tomorrow. Thank you for those hearts and those kisses. Great point. Try it out first. Yeah, please just don't cop out. Don't give up. It's going to be scary. I'm telling you, it's going to be scary. You're going to be alone. You're going to feel alone. But that's not an excuse. Mine always goes back to design. Yeah. Have a wonderful holiday as well, y'all. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. Feed your soul, feed your family, feed your heart, feed your dream as well. My goal always goes back to helping and studying people. There you go. Find the basis in that. Merry Christmas, Brooke. Merry Christmas, Dr. Chevy. I miss you guys a lot. Thanks for coming through for me. I really appreciate you being here and sharing. So, replay viewer, did you stick around? Hey, I'm gonna go. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Thanks, Mitty. Okay, bye. I'm gonna try and make a good picture because it's been cutting me off lately. Bye, everyone.